Alright, it's the next morning. We're working on that back wall. We got part of that metal up on that one wall behind where the wood burner is going to go. Well, I want to put an exhaust fan in so it can, if we're welding, it can blow the air out. And I thought, why not use one of these furnace blowers? This little thing blows a lot of air, so it's going to suck out a lot of air. So what we're doing, we're building a box. And then these louvers will go on the outside to allow the air to blow out of the building. And you really need that exhaust fan for sure. So I'm just working on getting the box built and getting this mounted into place. So whenever I get this box finished up, I'll show you what it looks like and how I built it. Alright, we cut that hole in there for this piece here to mount into that hole. Now, I don't know how long this thing's going to last. It's an older fan, but I do run across these all the time at our cleanup days. Somebody brings in an old furnace, I'll take them out because they're good for fans or exhaust fans too. So I'm going to be able to take this and bolt this on there like so, and that's what the inside will look like. And for the outside, we have this piece here, which sets down in there, it'll bolt into there, and that'll allow our air to blow out. So I got to basically get this box cut into that wall over there so we can go ahead and get this mounted in and get the metal on that wall. So it took a little bit to get that done, but we need it, we got to have it, so we're going to get it put in today. Okay, our box is built. We got some, these are to put the trim up against, right here, like so. These will fit in there. And it's cut the size that we need for the louvers, and we got the hole cut out above the door where it's going to go. Had to notch that tube before a little bit, but we have our trim already in there, so we're going to go ahead and mount our box in. Alright, the box is in, the louvers are on. Let's go outside and check it out. Okay, that's what our louvers look like on the outside. Our box is all done, so now all we got to do is get the blower in there, and we'll have an exhaust fan, and that's going to work great for when we're welding or something like that. We'll be able to turn that blower on and blow all those fumes out of the garage. So let's get back inside and get on something else. raining bad. What would possess you to come out of that camper? Huh?
I literally had a tap on my head.
I got you on video. I would have stayed in there until it quit.
Oh, who knows how long that would take?
I don't know.
It'd be quite loud.
That was funny though. I seen you coming out there. I was just showing in the rain. I was just doing a little video on the rain here, coming you out of the trailer.
Trying to cover my glass.
It's pouring down. One thing I can say, it's starting to cool off. Alright, we finally got that wall finished. Julie's painting it. All the metal is up on there, and we're not going to paint all the walls. That wall is just painted with the heat resistant black paint. The blower is in and on, so it's getting rid of a bunch of the fumes out of there, so Julie don't have to smell them fumes. Now I don't know how well that's going to work as a exhaust fan, but we'll find out. I think it's going to do okay. It seems to be doing okay. It's taking all the smell out of here, right, Joel?
Yeah.
You don't really have no smell, do you?
No, it's working pretty good.
So, those fans for me, those blowers are pretty easy to come by. So, I actually have another one. If something happens to that one, I can put another one up there. And I think they do a fairly good job. So she's going to get that wall finished, and then we picked up the paint for this wall over here. We will paint the shipping container. I'm going to paint it white. Well, Julie's going to paint it white, and the reason why we're going to paint it white is because it's going to brighten it up a little bit in here. So we'll have a black wall, white wall. This wood over here, or this wall here, will be wood. We got to get the sawmill fired up and get it going. And then, of course, everybody knows what the ceiling looks like. Love our ceiling, man. It really turned out nice. We're not going to do nothing to the ceiling. It's going to stay just like it is. So, I guess I get to sit down now and watch Julie do her painting. Okay, we got that wall, all the metal on it, and Julie got it all painted, and I think it turned out really nice. I think it turned out real nice. It's hard to believe that that metal on the floor right there and on this table is the metal that we put on there. So we saved a ton of money by using this old metal. We're just flipping it over. As you can see, what's this side here, that's what the outside of it looks like. It's really rusted up pretty heavy and dirty, but we're just cleaning it. Julie's sweeping it. We cleaned it off and get it put up and then paint it. And as you can see, we got a beautiful wall in the back of the garage. It's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna work on this wall here, and there's not very much to do on this wall. Let's see if I can get it to brighten up a little bit. We got to go from there up and across and then down a little bit on that side over there. There's not a lot there, so we can do that. We'll do that in metal around the outside edge, and I'm not going to put anything on the doors, just the insulation, the foam board insulation. So, because I know whatever we put out there is going to get wet, and I don't really have a lot to screw to with the metal, and I don't feel like welding a bunch of stuff on there right now. So if we can insulate the doors, I'll be happy. And if anything, we'll paint the insides of them black or something. I think it'll look okay. So let's get on this wall here and get it done around the door. Cut. Looks like it might last me, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, we got that wall insulated and metal basically just around the door. And I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if we're going to paint it or we're going to just leave it alone. I'm not sure. We might just leave that wall alone. But I do know we're going to paint this wall all the way down because we need it to get a little brighter in here. As you've seen, we got that back wall painted, so it's going to stay the way it is. And it turned out really nice. And this wall here, we're going to do wood. This whole entire wall will be wood. So it sure looks nice.